Let's go. Welcome back. Sun, day, night. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday night. I've got a chessboard. We are back to standard chess. I'm going to get a few pre-moves in here. Oh, let's go. Still threatening to play here. E4. Or not, might play e4 themselves. Stop me from playing e4. Or just push the bishop. I don't want to trade queens. I want to keep the game as dynamic as possible. I'm going to bring the bishop here. I want to bring this rook on a to d1. Or d8, sorry. But now I have to drop the bishop back. But not here. I hang the pawn. Not here. I lose the bishop. Here. No. Here. Yes. All right. Bring the rook to the open file. And here, just very slow. Expect this. We've both completed our development. Castle of Kings, rooks are connected. Every piece is developed. There are no weaknesses on my opponent's side. There are no weaknesses on my side. My opponent's looking to double the rooks on the d file. Pre-moving here. Actually, sorry, pre-moving this way. Pre-moving here. All the rooks are coming off, if my opponent so wishes. There is a problem though. If rook takes, let's go bishop am, bishop sam. If you haven't seen it, it was a few videos ago. I played bishop sam. We played many times. And I think that the video is called something like how to play when your opponent doesn't attack, or what to do when your opponent doesn't attack. I think it's how to play when your opponent doesn't attack. Bishop sam is not an attacker. He just sits and waits. Let's come here. You're moving here. But yeah, like I said, if rook takes, queen takes, this pawn is hanging. Pawn is hanging. I'm going to try to pin this knight. Opponent is already up a pawn, so taking here. I want to bring the queen here, which attacks both of these knights, and this one's already pinned. Let's go. This anyways. This is a move. Oh, and yesterday was fun. My kid and I got our hands on this map, and we explored the underground path system downtown. You know me, made a short. Kind of felt like a futuristic dungeon crawl, and I used some what I thought was appropriate music, the end scene music from Blade Runner, the original Blade Runner. Okay, pin it and win it. And I'm not sure if you all heard of the crazy drama that's going on with the Star Wars Lego collection in the United States, where someone brought their father's $200,000 Star Wars Lego collection to a company called Bricks and Minifig to sell it, and they agreed to sell it on consignments. What to do here? I just take here. I'm gonna actually take with the knight. Yeah, they agreed to sell it on consignment, but very quickly the store changed hands in a very weird way, a forceful way. And the new owner said, no, we are not honoring that consignment, and we're not giving the Lego back, and we're not going to pay you for it. And then the CEO of Bricks and Minifig, a very fiendish looking guy with like the curly mustache, and got involved. And yeah, I mean, the YouTuber that broke the story is Reckless Ben. Check out his coverage of it. Really cool, really crazy. and it's an ongoing thing. It's still going on, and even the police are covering up because the police and the CEO and many of the store members are all Mormons, and they're just covering for each other. Actually, crazy drama. Okay, knight takes. Bishop's gonna come here. No check here. And I even noticed a store in the city here recently that popped up that advertised on their storefront that they buy used Lego. And I thought that was, a little weird, but didn't think much of it until I saw this story. And just seems like there's a dark side of the bricks. So I was actually planning on making a not chess video just about my Space Lego build that I made that's appeared in a few of my shorts. And just to yap about it. But now I'll do that. I'll yap about it, but I'll also maybe talk in depth a little more about this crazy bricks and minifig drama. My opponent has these 3-pass pawns. Don't like it, but my king's going to come into the action. And time. I have a lot more time. Come over here. The bishop here, because that also defends backwards. Better than here, I think. Check. King is not going any of these squares. Check. Oops, that's not a check. Here. When it's under a minute. That's these pass pawns, but I feel like king and the bishop and the knight are enough to stop these. Let's go. Blocking this. That's not going forward. Now check here. Where's the king going? Kings can go to any of these squares. Not coming back. It's not going here. Now I have this pass pawn, and it's a runner. Opponent is getting very low on time. 20 seconds. Stick around. We're going to check out the computer valuation after this game. This bishop's going to come here. Let's go. Yeah, let's quest computer analysis and quickly go over the game. So I got a nice time advantage in the opening by all those pre-moves. My opponent did grab the 2 pawns, but I got this pin, able to take advantage of that, grab a piece here, and then it just felt, well, kind of easy. The king had to come over. Yeah, any guesses on the accuracy? I'm going to say low 80s for me and about 35 average centipawn loss. Very close. High 80s, 32 average centipawn loss, 0 blunders, just 2 mistakes, and, well, a whole bunch of inaccuracies. 8 inaccuracies. My opponent played really well, 83%, 52 average centipawn loss, 3 blunders, 1 mistake, 5 inaccuracies. Let's go. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.